Hey my amazing friends, welcome to this video. In this video, I am going to talk about how do I generate a second source of income. Like previously I have released one of my podcast in which I have elaborated what is passive income and how can college professors earn passive income online. Depending on that podcast, I got few questions from the listeners of that podcast, and this is one of the question. Like the question was, how do I generate a second source of income? So I've done a mini research on this topic and I'm presenting 8 earning potential opportunities for you in this video. So let us start. The first thing is that you can start with online tutoring. Now what is online tutoring? Online tutoring means just the way we used to take tuition classes, same way you can go and take classes online. How does it work? Let me explain. You are working somewhere in a college or a school as a teacher, and maybe in the evening you are teaching some extra students, some more students, and you are taking money for that, right? In online teaching, it becomes very simple. How? Like you can make a set of pre-recorded videos like this and you can share one by one with the students, and weekly you can have a live question and answer session. Like you send the material to them on a weekly basis and then you ask them what are their doubts, difficulties, and you clear that in one session weekly. This is one way of doing it. Another way of doing it is there are many sites like if I give you example of Indian site, there is An Academy, then in US there is Khan Academy, then Super Prof is there. There are many, like just you do a Google search and you will find out. I am telling you only platforms where I have worked. Like I have not tested all of them, so I am not talking about them. You just go and test them. So they provide online tutoring facility. If you are good in some subject, you can go and teach that subject online. Second method or second source of income could be sell services on Fiverr. Like what is Fiverr? Fiverr means 5. So they pay you $5 for doing a small task. That task is known as gig, G-I-G, gig. So what is a gig? Gig is a small task that you have to perform online. You can do it from your end and then share that with the client. Fiverr will work as a intermediary platform. It will connect buyers and sellers. So you will have to register yourself as a seller that you are selling this service. Let us see what are 3 popular services sold on Fiverr. First thing is design services. If you are good at designing some logos or some posters, animated logos or small flyers, artwork, then you can design that. There's also website design and lot more. I have just broadly classified them into 3. There are many more subcategories. You can go and explore them on fiverr.com. Second is videos. You can make animated videos. You can make videos like this. You can make educational videos, marketing videos. Third is marketing. Like you can do digital marketing, social media promotion, influencer marketing. There are so many things to that. Now Fiverr has got a level system. Once you register there, you will be treated as a beginner. In your first few sessions, like there is a limit till you sell 50 gigs. Like you will be treated as a level 1 seller, and that is called as a beginner level. In beginner level, you can charge minimum $5 and maximum I think you can charge $10 to $15 for 1 gig, like for creating one poster or like creating one photo editing, doing Photoshop or something, or creating some banner or making a small video. But once you pass to level 2, then you can start charging from $10 to $100. Like $100 in Indian rupees is like 7,000 rupees, 7,500 rupees. Once you go to level number 3, then you can charge $1,000, up to $1,000 you can charge. So you can earn like 70,000 rupees by doing one task. Now friends, this is not very easy thing to do. Traveling like leveling up your skills require a lot of practice, lot of hard work, but that is possible. The point is, like, you can go higher in the levels and rankings by doing more and more work there. Again, it is a sort of, you can say, it is gig economy, project based. You work on a project, you complete it, and then you get money. I will recommend you to try this platform Fiverr and study these categories. Identify which category is suitable for you, which category is useful to you, and then on a pilot basis just test out, do you get some working opportunities or not. So this is a good way. Third is start your own YouTube channel. I get this question a lot of time. Many professors and my friends, they call me and they ask me, I have to create a YouTube channel. On what topic should I create, or what kind of videos shall I make? So I have divided that into a 3-stage formula. Here it is. I can, right now it is visible. First is find out what is your passion. What are you passionate about? Something that you can do for entire day without being paid for it. Very important, without being paid for that. Like, I have a cousin, he's a cricket enthusiast. He loves playing cricket, he loves to talk about cricket. If I talk to him for days and days together, he will not stop talking about cricket because he's passionate about that. Great. So what are you passionate about? First thing, find out. Second is identify and check whether that field has got potential or not. Like, I am passionate about helping people grow their money online. I am passionate about online teaching. I am passionate about marketing. So I create content around that. First, I have found potential. I checked whether there is potential or not. So there is huge potential. How many of you want to earn second income? Most of us, right? So I help people make money online, or at least I create awareness. At this stage, I am just in the mode of creating awareness. So is there potential? Yes, there is huge potential. Third thing, is it profitable? Like, at the moment what I am doing, I am only educating. So I am not getting profit directly, but I am nurturing audience, I am educating them. Tomorrow, maybe when I become an influencer, maybe when I get a huge fan following, the profits will also start coming in. So this is how you make a YouTube channel. Find out your passion, find out whether it has potential or not, and third thing, whether that will be profitable or not. Now many people ask me that I want to start a channel, I am passionate about this, but there is a lot of competition. So competition is a good sign. If there is competition, that means more people are interested in doing it. So that means there is profitability opportunity there. So don't be worried about competition. Do something uniquely, do something different, and on consistent basis. These are two things. Make yourself distinct and develop consistency. These two things are going to help you in the long run. That is what my mentor says.